Do I look hot? No. I just look like some fucking weirdo in a park. What's going on, hackers? It's DC here, and today I'm answering your question, which is it hard to be an ethical hacker? Honestly, I don't know what you guys expect when you think of an ethical hacker. Do you think of like some Mr. Robot type character, or do you think of maybe some like total badass dude who's constantly on the edge of doing the good or the bad? Is he going to take over the world, or is he going to do the right thing? You know, what's this guy going to do? Let me tell you that being an ethical hacker is just like doing any other job ever. Literally. Oh god, if I take my glasses off, then you can see if I'm not looking at the camera. If I'm looking at myself, I'll try and look at the camera. So being an ethical hacker is literally going to work every day, or you know, jumping on from online. It's 2022, you can do whatever the fuck you want, and running through a checklist usually, or some sort of set of procedures where you're literally going through and checking each item to make sure you've completed that task. Now obviously the job changes for each different type of pen test that you do, but I wouldn't say it's particularly hard to do. Honestly, I'm not really sure why this is one of the questions that comes up the most often, like is it hard to be an ethical hacker? But yeah, I mean it does come up more often than you might think. So apart from doing your daily job, being an ethical hacker has nothing to do with deciding day to day if you're going to, you know, be on the right side or the wrong side of the law. It doesn't really work like that. You are either hacking a company illegally or you're hacking a company legally. That's what makes it ethical or non-ethical. If you've been given approval to hack a company, obviously you stay within the scope of what that agreement is, then you're being ethical. If you're being unethical, like a black hat hacker, then you're leaking information online. For example, the whole Optus hack thing that happened in the last couple of weeks. Would suck to be on their fucking cybersecurity team right now. I bet they're getting a real hard time. It's getting hell glary. I gotta put these glasses back on. Hold on. Oh hey, look, you can see my phone in the reflection. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I hope that kind of answers your question on if you can be an ethical hacker or not, if it's hard to be an ethical hacker. Come up with some better questions, guys. Come on, give me some juicy questions. Give me something really, you know, something that can, you know, grab the balls of the cybersecurity industry. That's what I want. I left the last park because it was getting busy, and now this one is also getting busy. So I'm shit out of luck today. The next question that gets asked very often is, are ethical hackers in demand? If the rise in people who make cybersecurity content over the last 3 years on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube is any kind of indication, then abso-fucking-lutely yes. A lot of different jobs, including ethical hackers, are in demand. If you just jump on to Google Trends and type in ethical hacker and set the date over the last like 5 years, then you'll notice a massive increase. The job of an ethical hacker has changed quite considerably, I would say, over the last few years. And with the increase of things like bug bounties, a lot of companies are doing that as an external source to get a general idea of jobs have changed quite considerably. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of automation tasks have come in that have saved you guys a shitload of time, which is fantastic. But overall, yeah, still a massive demand of people, or companies rather, looking for ethical hackers and cybersecurity professionals. So it's still a great industry to get into. The last question on today's episode of Hacker in the Park, which I'm now dubbing this, seeing as I've been to 3 different parks in Brisbane today. Last question is, are ethical hackers rich? I would say rich in life experience, maybe not so super rich in money, although I'm doing pretty well, I would say. It really depends how you spend your money. If you spend more than what you make, then you're always going to be poor. So yeah, I mean, that's something to look out for. But if you want to save your income and invest it into things that are worthwhile, and you get lucky as well with different investments, then you're doing well. You're off to a better start than the majority of people out there. So yeah, you can make good money in cybersecurity. That is absolutely for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this subtle episode of Hacker in the Park. I'm probably not going to do another Hacker in the Park, to be honest. It's just too hard to record videos in the park. It's just a pain in the ass, but I do love using this microphone, so maybe I will. Who knows? Anyway, catch you on the next video.